Good morning. For the first time in weeks, we've actually got a bit of sunshine. Yeah, it's the end of June, our summer, and the sun is shining. So I'm going to make the best of it, and the winding hole is just in front of me, so I'm going to go and turn the boat round, and we're heading back that way, but I'll tell you a little bit of that once we get going. But first things first, let's go and do all those all-important engine checks. So this is the heart of the boat. This is my old Lister. She's a 1969 HR2 and she's air cooled, which means there's no water, so I don't have to top up water and faff about there. But there are two main things that I do need to top up, and that's the oil in the reduction box and the oil in the main engine. And I check these virtually every time I cruise. It's really important. You've got to look after these old girls, you know. And she's got two little caps on the top as well. I've painted them pink, so they look like two nipples. Yeah, you can tell she's a girl, and I've called her Titiana. Anyway, let's check this oil in the reduction box first. So it's weird, this one, because the oil is quite clear, so it's very difficult to tell. I am just going to top that up. You top it up in here. So with the oil in reduction box all done now, it's time to check the oil in the main old girl. And, oh, that looks fantastic. I always give it a double dip as well to make sure it's good. But she doesn't really use that much oil, to be honest. Right, perfect. Now to get her all started up. Wash my hands. Right then, so let's go and get this boat all turned around and head back down the Trent and Mersey Canal. Tell you what, that winding hole, it is so shallow, it's a nightmare. It needs dredging, as does a lot of the system at the moment, which I'll get into another time. Oh, but we're heading now towards Big Lock. I've got my windlass at the ready, and then onwards then to, hopefully, I'm trying to get to Oakwood Marina today. Got some friends taking me out for dinner tonight, so they said to me, we're picking you up Heidi Wednesday, just let us know where you are and if there's a road nearby. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Makes it a lot easier, because a lot of the time I'm moored in the middle of nowhere, so when I do get asked to go for dinner or I'm at random locations, I'm normally about 3 miles from a road, so I always decline. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this tonight. Some really good friends of mine, they've got a boat, a share boat actually, they love it. So there's a boat just coming up in the lock now, so I'm going to pull up on the lock landing here and wait for him. Give him a hand. So there's two boats in the lot there now, and I'm ready to go down, but there's also one waiting to come up. They've got quite a bit of crew, so they just said to me, oh, we'll help you do the lock if you're on your own. So yeah, brilliant. Thank you.
cannon on the front.
Oh, cheers. It's because the trade is the pirate boat, so it's just to add a bit of it to it. One of the good things about the big lock is it is a big one. You can fit 2 boats in it. And this boat was just come around the corner and joined us, which is fantastic. Yeah, it's called Zorro. It's a great name for a boat, that, isn't it? Thank you so much for your help. That's brilliant, thank you. Have a lovely trip. Will do. So that's my one and only lock of the day done now. So because the weather is so lovely, I'm going to take my time and really enjoy this wonderful cruise heading towards Oakwood Marina. So I absolutely love this section of the Trent and Mersey Canal. It's just so beautiful. And lots of people have been asking me what are my cruising plans for this year. And well, I've already been scuppered. I spent quite a lot of time on the River Weaver because I really love that river, and I needed to be on home waters as well. Because for those who don't know or have been watching the channel for a while, I also DJ. I've done it for over 20 years. I started when I was 3. I do about 12 events a year and quite a few festivals. And I've been doing that, been going away in my van and getting on with those, which is fantastic. I love that because it's my social life as well. And I've still got quite a lot scattered throughout the year, so wherever I am I need to be able to get back to my parents and pick my camper van up. But my van's currently getting a new gearbox. I think I killed it when I was cruising those mountains in Spain. But also there's quite a few stoppages up north at the moment. Wigan flight shut. I was hoping to go and head and do Leeds and then beyond head to York. That's scuppered my plans because I'm booked into the Albert Dock later in the year. So if I set off now, well, after this stoppage, I won't get back in time. Also, the Mac is currently closed. Marple was shut for ages, Marple locks. They've reopened those and now there's a breach. So that's shut. So yeah, the North's really getting it at the moment, and pees me off a little bit because I really love the Northern Canals, and when you've got 2 or 3 out of action, it really scuppers your plans. But for me, I just love this life anyway, so wherever I am, I'm having a good time. But next year, I am heading south. I've not done the south for such a long time, and the furthest south I've been is the North Oxford. I've done Nottingham and all the Birmingham canals, but yeah, I want to get a lot further south next year. I'm quite excited by it. So many fallen trees on this stretch. With me being single-handed, I can't hover my boat and go chopping it with my kitchen knife. Oh. It's all part of the fun though. It just means as well you can't relax because you're constantly looking out for obstructions. It's wonderful though, and it's pretty. But yeah, you've got to keep your wits about you. And especially for me with this deep drafted old girl, I get caught on a big branch. tighter than a nun's chuff coming through here. I know the CRT, Canal and River Trusts, they hardly get any money. The government's cut their funding. And you can see what's happening to the network now. I've been on a boat since 2010. Wasn't full time then, I bought a little tiny boat and I was still teaching then. But I have seen the network getting slowly worse and the canals getting shallower. That's the big thing, is we need some dredging. But would I swap this for bricks and mortar and staying in one place? No chance. It's the lifestyle, isn't it? I still wake up every day with a smile on my face. I love it. And hopefully things will get better. Tell you what, that just woke me up, it really did. But the problem is, with it being so overgrown like that, you struggle to see round corners. So that's the thing, you see, you need to keep these bushes well trimmed and you need to keep your eye on the ball, because if it isn't a fallen tree, another boat, a massive big bush, you just don't know what you're going to be putting your bow into. Don't be rude. So I did say you'd never get me back in bricks and mortar, but that house then, if I was, that would be the sort of house, probably a few £1 million. I need to get a rich partner, but just stunning, absolutely stunning. I always admire it when I go past. You're right on the canal, there's little space for a boat, little black and white building, big log store. Yeah, love it. So just round this bend now is Oakwood Marina. I've got these friends meeting me and taking me for dinner. And I met them originally on the Llangollen. I'd only just started up my YouTube channel and I was off doing the golly and I met them at the water point and we were chatting away. There was a massive queue for Hurlstone locks, so neither of us are in a rush. This is what's lovely about boating, is you just meet random people doing your everyday chores and they end up being your friends. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meet them tonight because it's good to always have a good catch up in it. You have to make time for things like this in your life, to do something off the boat and just go to the pub. So the road bridge is just past the marina and you can also walk over the bridge to get into the marina. So I'm going to try and find myself somewhere to moor up just past that bridge. So I'm just here at the moment. I've not moored up yet because my boat's come to a sort of standstill. I'm still got quite a bit of a gap at the back, but me and Bonds can get on and off the front. But I just tried to move it back out to move a bit further up, but I am stuck completely fast. I mean, I'm leaning here and she's just not moving. But I'm near where I need to be, so that'll do. I'm going to pin myself on, obviously, and we'll deal with getting unstuck in the morning. Yeah, I'm going to stay here for tonight. At least I'm near that road, which is good. Anyway, let's get pinned up. Come on, Bonny. Yay! Do you love it, Bonny? Do you love it? So because I'm sort of grounded at the back of the boat, I'm on this sort of wonk going on here. So I'm walking down the boat like I'm a bit drunk. And I've not had a drink yet. Anyway, the main reason for me mooring here was because I'm close to a road and my friends are going to be here very shortly to take me to the pub. And you know what? I'm quite excited because I think this last couple of years I've hardly do any socialising. I mean, I do when I'm DJing and doing all my things there at the festival, so I love that and all my mates are there. But yeah, this is, I'm looking forward to it tonight. Yeah, I better sort myself out, look like a right scruffy get. So just whilst we're waiting, I thought I'd show you the books I use. I have shown these in loads of earlier videos, but it's the Nicholson's Guide, and they show things like the water points and all the things you need. This is a really old book, but at the front of all the Nicholson's Guide is a map of the 2,000 miles of connected waterways, the rivers and canals. So, you know, you can see all these sort of join up, so you can cruise from one to the other. And I'll show you where I am now. So I'm roughly around here, this area. And the stoppages at the moment that are affecting me is, there's one on the Macclesfield, so I can't get to that. There's one now, a new one at Hat Green, which is down there. There's one on the Rufford branch as well at the moment. Also the Wigan flight. So there's quite a few stoppages, and I think there's still a stoppage at Leeds. So even if I wanted to get to Skipton and I couldn't go that way, I could actually, because the canals are quite connected, go up the Rochdale and go that way, or go up the Huddersfield Narrow. Now, I've done those two canals before in the past, and they are beautiful canals. I highly recommend them. However, they're hard work if you're single-handed. But I just thought I'd show you it all. However, there are 2,000 miles of waterways, so there's always somewhere you can cruise and have adventures. Anyway, they're going to be here in a minute, so I'm really looking forward to going to this pub because apparently it's an independent-run business and the food is outstanding. So currently this lovely little quirky pub called the Bowling Green, and it was actually built in the 1600s. We have just had the most amazing tapas meal. I tell you what, oh, it was fantastic, isn't it? And the reviews for this place, the food is outstanding. So if you are in the sort of Northwich area and you want to go for sort of like a bit of a posh meal, I mean it's $14.95 for 3 tapas, but the food quality is outstanding. So luckily, I've just met the chefs here for this amazing food that we've just had, so I'm going to have a quick little chat to them. Yeah. So this is Gina and Jeanette. Now, Gina used to work at a really posh place in Crewe called Giovanni's. Giovanni's.
I don't speak much
It's an Italian place, very posh Italian place, and now she's brought those Italian influences here to the Bowling Green.
So I've joined Jeanette and Tim and I've been working with them for the last few years. I was in Italian catering before at a place called Giovanni's for 25 years, and Tim approached me to come and join them, so hey ho, we're here making fresh food and doing a little bit of Italian pizza pasta on the side, and Jay's famous for her Sunday dinners, doing Yorkshire puddings, which are like that big. They've just won an award for
the best
Sunday dinner.
Was it Cheshire? It's part of Cheshire?
Yeah. I bet you didn't realise that sauce that you had tonight, the pomodoro, there was 5 vegetables in that.
Wow. Brilliant. Yeah, so you got me 5 a day and just one bit of sauce.
Yeah, now you can wash it down with a rum.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, see, I thought it was just being taken for dinner in a little local pub. I didn't realise we were going to have Michelin star food, meet 2 chefs, go to a place that's won so many awards. Spot on, fantastic. Could have come to the Bowling Green in Northwich. See you later. Bye. So I'm back on the boat now, and I've had such a wonderful evening with Deb and Alan. They are such a lovely couple. And look at it, it's still light out. This is the thing with British summer. It might not be any warmer, but the days are longer. And the food in that place, the Bowling Green, it's a local pub to where I live, where my parents live, Northwich area. And the food was just outstanding. And you know me, I don't promote big chains or anything like that. It's always about the small traders, the independent businesses. So please do, I know I'm raving about it because it was such a lovely meal, but please do, if you are in this area, go and check out the Bowling Green pub. Wonderful. Anyway, it's time for a drink. Nightcap. And I'm going to be having this. This is from Harrogate, and it's a chocolate rum, and it was given to me last time I did a gig by a lady called Stormy. So we're going to give this a try. And whilst I am pouring this, just a huge thank you to this week's pirate crew. Thank you for everything you do. It means the world. So fill that a little bit full there. It's meant to be just a tit of rum up to the nipple, but gone a little bit past it. So cheers everyone. So that's quite strong. What percentage is it actually? It's put hairs on me nipples, that has. For 42%. Oh my goodness. And it tastes very alcohol-y. You know how things taste, it hasn't got the sweetness that the other chocolate rums have. But it is very nice. We need another one. Yeah, just to wash that one down with. So cheers. Woohoo. Needs a mixer. That definitely needs a mixer. It's quite harsh. Actually, I need to wash that down. Some pop. I'll tell you what that one would be nice for. It'd be nice to throw in a coffee. But anyway, next week I'm going to be taking you in the rear entrance because the ditties are back. Yeah, quite a few people have been sending them in, but it's not too late. If you do want to have a ditty read out, please do leave it in the YouTube comments and leave your name. That'd be great. Anyway, also, I just want to say as well, a big thank you to Penny, David and Johnny for becoming pirate patrons of the channel. So thank you so much. I am going to leave the video there, so if you have enjoyed it, please do give me a big thumbs up. It really helps. Subscribe down below, absolutely free. But before I go, just a massive, huge thank you to my lovely, wonderful patrons. So that's it, guys. So please take care, stay safe, and I'll see you next week.